Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Today in Melbourne we had a con, which was Comic Con Xmas edition. So I decided to go down and have a look. There was a comic seller coming back to Melbourne from Canberra who I bought a whole bunch of books from last time at Melbourne Comic Con, which I'll leave the link for in the description. He's a big seller and has a lot of books, so I went down to see him and picked up some books and some mystery boxes from another seller and some locally created books. So let's get to the haul. Started off with a book called Nottingham, which is a story about the, I would say, Robin Hood era, but this story is another perspective in Sheriff Cunningham, I think it is. I'm not 100% sure. It looked pretty cool. There's a few issues released, but I grabbed the first issue to give it a read and see what it's about. Next up, just another movie adaptation book that I seen from DC's early movies of Steel, so I figured I'd pick this up. Next book, the interiors and the artwork on this book is done by an artist that I have had do a commission for me in one of my blank books, Katie Horton Ward. Very talented artist, and she's done a new book, so when I seen it, I grabbed it. It's called Dark Heart, #1. Very great artwork in these books, and obviously it's about Indigenous Australians. So I picked up 2 copies of this book and she was gracious enough to sign them for me. I will be using one of these books in my 100 subscriber giveaway, which I'm getting prepped to do. Okay, so these next books are all books that I picked up from the seller who came down from Canberra, who is from Penny's House of Awesomeness. He was great enough to give me one of his business t-shirts, which has his company logo on it, so you might see this popping up in some more videos that I'm doing. I didn't pick up anything as big as the last time I picked up big books from Penny, but there were still some cool books. So we have an Exiles #5, which was a Mike Grell variant, 1 in 10 cover. So I picked up a Daredevil. So Daredevil 184, which is an iconic cover, staring down the barrel. I know this book has some significance, but I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. As I said, anyone who's ever been to Penny's shop or seen him at a con and had a chat to him, you know that you can spend hours talking to him about books and collecting and pretty much anything. So it's always enjoyable having a chat with him, and the knowledge he has on books is cool. I picked up a Flash 175, which, if I'm right, is the second race between Flash and Superman. And also, if I'm right, this race ends in a draw again. I'm pretty sure I don't think there's ever been a race that they've had where there's actually a victory. He had some Black Panther books from the Black Panther first series run, which I've been slowly trying to get my hands on. It's only a short 15 book series, but finding these books in Oz isn't very easy. So we had 12. We also got a number 10. Also picked up number 9. Along with that run, was also able to pick up a number 8. The artwork on these covers is absolutely awesome. Picked up number 6 in that series as well, which leaves me with 2 books left that I need to complete the set. So I'll be on the hunt for them. This book, the next one, is Action 894. I know it is a minor key in some form, something to do with death. Just picked it up because it was there and enjoy looking at the cover. If you know exactly what the key significance of this book is, let me know in the comments. The next book and the last book I picked up is probably the biggest one out of them all. It is an Avengers number 7 with that iconic cover with all the Avengers on there. Last time I picked up the Avengers number 2 from Penny, and I wanted this book as well, but I just didn't have the funds, and he still had it available today, so I had to jump on it. There was a fair amount, for our shows, there was a decent amount of comic sellers there. We had, I think, 4 comic-based stalls, and then we had a few other people selling comics here and there and stuff like that. So it was a fun show for what it was. Next up, we picked up some mystery boxes. Now, these mystery boxes contain pops, comics, some other random stuff, with chances of getting graded cards, graded comics and stuff like that. So